This video will show and explain how to enter a digital manual entry from the last card ejection that includes a period where an analogue record exists, a daily rest and a period of other work for the current duty before card insertion. Here we see the driver whose duty started at 0700 inserting his digital tachograph card at 0721. The display is showing the current local time upper left, the operational icon centre top line, the current speed of the vehicle stationary at 0 km/h upper right, the current mode of operation for driver 1 bottom left, the total kilometres travelled centre bottom line, and the current mode of operation for driver 2 bottom right. The driver's analogue record for the previous day shows a trace of driving on the front of the chart from 1500 to 1630. On the reverse of the previous day's chart, the driver has clearly noted a digital record exists from 0700 to 0927. As there is a separate digital record, no manual entry on the chart is required for this period. The driver has also made manual entries on the reverse of this chart to cover the period between card ejection at 0927 and chart insertion at 1500, and for the period between chart removal at 1630 and end of the duty at 1730. So to summarise, the driver will be inputting a digital manual entry from 0927 on the 5th of the 11th 13 to 0721 on the 6th of the 11th 13, covering a period where an analogue record exists, a daily rest period and a period of other work before the current card insertion. Let's watch the whole process as it is done. The whole process just took a total of 1 minute and 40 seconds. We will now look at each step and explain what to do. After the driver's card is inserted, the display will show the welcome screen with the local time bottom left. Note the local time icon after the time and UTC time bottom right. Digital tachographs record in Universal Time Coordinate or UTC time. Remember that UTC time is the same as Greenwich Mean Time, so in winter months will be the same as local time in the UK, but in summertime UTC will be 1 hour behind British summertime. Newer models of digital tachographs may allow manual entries to be entered in local time rather than UTC time, so check to be sure. Once the tachograph has read the card and recognised the driver, the display will show the date and local time of last withdrawal. The display will then ask if a manual entry is required for driver 1, and yes will be flashing. On the menu pad, click OK to confirm a manual entry is required. The display will now show M at the top left-hand corner, denoting a manual entry is being inputted. The top line shows the date and time of the end of the last known event. In this case, the ejection of the card on the 5th of the 11th 13 at 09:27. The bottom line shows the mode icon flashing with the current date and time. The tachograph is now asking what the next event mode was. The next events of other work and analogue driving have been recorded on the previous day's chart, so they are classed as unknown events for the digital tachograph. We use the arrow up or down selector on the menu pad to scroll through the mode icons and choose the unknown activity mode icon, which is a question mark. We then click OK to confirm our mode choice. The day 06 is now flashing. The tachograph is now asking what date did the next event end. We use the arrow down selector to change the day to the previous date, 05/11/13, and click the OK button to confirm. Notice that the time has now changed to 1 minute after the previous day's ejection of 09:27. The hour is now flashing. The tachograph is now asking what hour did the next event end. We use the arrow up selector to change the hour time to 17 and click OK to confirm. The minutes are now flashing. The tachograph is now asking how many minutes past the hour did the next event end. We use the arrow up selector to change the minutes to 30 and click OK to confirm the next event ended at 17:30 on the 5th of the 11th 13. Please note that on older model tachographs you will not have the option of changing the hours and minutes independently. You will need to use the up-down arrow selectors to change from one time to another in minute segments, although if you hold the selector down constantly, the time segments will increase. Once OK has been clicked to confirm the end of the event on the 5th of the 11th 13 at 17:30, this will now display at the top of the screen, with the current date and time displayed at the bottom, with the rest break icon flashing. The tachograph now needs to know what the driver was doing between these two times. From 17:30 to 0700, the driver was on daily rest, so clicks OK to confirm the rest break icon, and then clicks OK to confirm the end date of the next event being 06, and again OK to confirm the hour of 07. With the minutes now flashing, the driver uses the arrow down selector to change the minutes to 00 and clicks OK to confirm the end of this event, the driver's daily rest, ending on the 6th of the 11th 13 at 0700. After clicking OK, the end of the manually inputted daily rest event is now shown on the top line, with the current date and time on the bottom line, with the rest break icon flashing. The driver now needs to input the manual entry for other work from 0700 to 0721 when the card was inserted. To do this, the driver uses the arrow up selector to change the icon to the crossed hammers other work mode and clicks OK to confirm. The driver now clicks OK for the flashing minutes, confirming the period of other work up to the card insertion time of 0721. The screen now asks for confirmation of the manual entries for driver 1 that have just been inputted. The driver clicks OK to confirm, and then OK again to confirm the start of the duty location being UK. The tachograph is now in normal operation mode, and all that remains is for the driver to change the mode for driver 1 from the brake rest mode to the Other Work Crossed Hammers mode using the Driver 1 mode selection button. Please note there are a number of different types of digital tachograph available, and each one will have slightly different methods of inputting manual entries. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have found this video helpful. There are handouts also available if you would like them.